not-so-distant mountain range where jagged snow-capped mountains touch the sky, and the atmosphere holds the keys to life itself. A civilization thrives. Welcome to the world of clouds. At High Mountain High School, clouds learn about all the different sizes and shapes they will become. There's puffy cumulus clouds, low-lying stratus clouds, and high-flying cirrus clouds, to name just a few. Learning to be a cloud is not easy. Some clouds even find it scary. To be a cumulonimbus cloud, for example, you have to learn to create rain, high winds, lightning, thunder, and sometimes tornadoes. One cloud in particular was afraid of heights, which is kind of like a fish being afraid of water. It makes being a cloud a bit difficult because clouds can live as high as 6 miles above the Earth's surface in an area called the troposphere. But Cirrus was one such cloud. Cirrus' parents were both upper-level clouds. His father was a cumulonimbus, or storm cloud, and his mother, a beautiful cirrostratus cloud. Everyone expected Cirrus to grow up to be a fast-moving, high-level cloud, traveling the upper troposphere with grace and speed. Cirrus, however, was much more comfortable being a low-level, puffy stratus cloud. His favorite thing was practicing to be a picture cloud, changing his shape to look like different things he could see on the ground, like rabbits and bears. Cirrus didn't want to be a storm cloud. It was too dark and scary. And he didn't want to be a high-level cloud either, because he wouldn't be able to see all the animals and things on the ground from way up there in the sky. But his teachers and parents told him to stop playing as a picture cloud and explained that he had to learn how to be those other types of clouds to graduate from High Mountain High School, and his final test was less than 2 weeks away. Cirrus would try to fly high into the sky, but would always become too frightened and return to the lower layer of sky closest to the Earth, and he began to feel bad because he was the only cloud in his class who couldn't become a nimbus cloud, as he was afraid of the loud thunder and lightning, not to mention his fear of heights. So one day after school, he decided to find a quiet place where he could practice his picture cloud game where other clouds couldn't see or laugh at him. As he practiced, he floated over a ranch where he found all kinds of animals he had never seen. There were cows, horses, chickens, and pigs, cool-looking tractors and trucks, and all kinds of new things he could practice becoming as a picture cloud. As Cirrus practiced becoming these new shapes, he happened to look down and, to his amazement, saw his own reflection in a small lake.
How amazing! Now I can improve on my picture cloud shapes by using my own reflection.
As he changed shape from a cow into a horse, a small voice rose up from below.
Look, Grandpa, that cloud looks just like my horse.
Hearing this, Cirrus looked down and saw at the edge of the lake a young boy sitting with his grandfather fishing in the shallow water. The boy's smile and excitement inspired Cirrus, who changed his shape yet again into that of a dog. Again the boy pointed to Cirrus and exclaimed with delight,
Now it looks like your dog, Grandpa, look!
Cirrus and the boy continued this game until his grandfather stood up. Come on, Kai! We have to get in. It's getting late, and we have to cook this fish we just caught. Disappointed but equally hungry, Kai followed his grandfather to the house, but not before turning to wave to Cirrus.
Bye, Cloud.
And as he ran to catch up to his grandfather, Cirrus heard the boy say,
I hope that cloud is still there tomorrow.
Cirrus had quite enjoyed performing for the boy and had given him a sense of purpose.
Finally, someone who enjoys seeing me how I want to be seen,
he thought to himself.
This is perfect. I can come here every day and practice my cloud shapes.
The next morning, Cirrus hurried to the lake, and he arrived to find the boy already waiting at the water's edge.
I knew you would come,
said Kai. Cirrus had never heard a person talk to him before, and for that matter, Kai had never had a cloud speak to him either. So when Cirrus responded, the boy was quite surprised.
My name is Cirrus. What's your name?
Kai introduced himself, and from that moment on, they became very good friends. Cirrus would return each morning, and the boy would come to the water's edge, and the two of them would pass the time talking and playing Guess the Picture Cloud. One morning, Kai noticed that Cirrus seemed to be well, rather unhappy.
Is something the matter?
Kai asked.
I'm afraid I've shown you all the shapes I know how to become,
Replied Cirrus, seeing his rather shapeless self in the water's reflection.
I know. I'll think of all the things you can be. I have a whole bunch of ideas. How about a clown?
Kai asked. But Cirrus admitted,
I can't become something I've not seen. I don't even know what a clown is.
Kai tried to explain.
A clown wears a red nose and has really big shoes. And they're really funny.
And as Kai laughed from the thought of a clown, he saw Cirrus grow even more sad. What Cirrus heard the boy say next was both exciting and frightening.
Why don't you go over the mountains to the city? There's so much to see, it would take you a year to see it all.
Cirrus thought for a moment. It sounded adventurous, but going over the mountain was not allowed until he graduated from cloud school.
Perhaps that's just what I need. To see more of the world and to know where I fit in. I'll go!
So drop your bags and drop your fears. Lift your voice and voice your cheers. Hoist your mug and give some hugs. Shout your mantra, sing your prayers. Look around, we're all right here.